We'll get any latecomers caught up when they come in. No spoiler alerts. Welcome to the Grandel Theater and St. Louis Shakespeare's production of Coriolanus. This is the first time we've produced Coriolanus, and to the best of my knowledge, it's the first time it's been produced in St. Louis. So congratulations to all you brave souls who come out in the heat of St. Louis to watch obscure Shakespeare Roman tragedy. Yay you, gutsy bunch. So I wanted to announce also that St. Louis Shakespeare receives generous funding from the Regional Arts Commission, Missouri Arts Council, and Fox Performing Arts Charitable Foundation, without whom we would not be able to exist, so thank them. And our special underwriters for these pre-show discussions is the architectural firm PGAV, Peckham, Guyton, Albers, and Beats, who you may not know the name, but I'm sure you know their work. They created the Penguin and Puffin exhibit at the zoo, and also the brand new sea lion, the very cool sea lion swimming over your head exhibit. So wonderful people, and again, we greatly appreciate their support. So to my right is Jami, who has been with us many times and has given her time to help with these discussions. Jami's on the faculty at Washington University, and we usually have her here to do the more in-depth insights to the script while I try to do a fast and furious 100 words or less plot synopsis. Don't try to follow along the program. I have a bad problem with tangents. So Coriolanus is the story of a military man, a military officer, Caius Marcius, who is very successful. He has devoted his life to protecting Rome from her foes, and he has done this time and time again over the years, and most recently he has defeated his arch nemesis, Aufidius, and the army of Coriolanus. And as a reward for succeeding in this battle, Caius Marcius is given the honorary title of Coriolanus. And Coriolanus is a man who is very, very simple in a lot of ways. The only things he cares about are his wife, his child, and his reputation, and giving 100% in battle and defending his city and doing the best he can. He is a very plain-spoken man. He is almost compulsively honest. He is just unable to sweet talk and BS his way through things, which gets him into trouble. So he was raised also by a very domineering mother, Volumnia, who has an incredibly powerful influence on his life. So Coriolanus, at the top of the story, is just fighting this battle against Aufidius and the Coriols, and they've succeeded in the battle. He comes back to Rome. He's very highly honored, and his mother and various senators really want him to become a senator of Rome. He does not want to do this, but under pressure, he acquiesces and agrees to go to pursue this position. So part of the ritual is that any candidate for the office of senator must go to the people in simple dress and show them his wounds that he received in battle and say, here are my wounds, here is what I have done in protecting your city, give me your vote. So this just flies in the face of everything this man begins with. He does not like to call attention to himself, he does not like to brag, and he really has very little respect for the common people of Rome, the people who are not going into war with him and helping defend the city, but are complaining because they want more corn, but they're not doing any work for it. But nevertheless, due to the pressure he's receiving, he agrees and very reluctantly goes to see the people and asks for their vote. The people, after some discussion among themselves, they do decide to give him their vote because a lot of them are aware that he has risked his life time and time again, received over 24 wounds in protecting them. So they agree to give him his vote. So he goes back to the Senate, and they are going to appoint him. But there is a fly in the ointment in the form of two recently appointed tribunes, Sicinius and Brutus, who are tribunes who are plucked from the ranks of the people. The people in protesting for corn were ready to riot, and to mollify them, they were allowed to choose 5 tribunes from among their lot. We only see 2 of them. So Brutus and Sicinius are common people. They have no political experience. but they have a lot of passion, a lot of big ideas about how things should be run. They decide that Coriolanus is becoming too popular with the people and becoming too powerful, and they worry about that, so they want to bring him down and cut him down to size. So as soon as he has received the support of the people, the tribunes, Brutus and Sicinius, go among them, and they start telling lies and saying, well, he is arrogant, he is vain, he has no respect for you, he doesn't have a valid birth certificate, he wasn't, sorry, got off track for a minute. Yeah, nothing contemporary about this show. So the people who are easily swayed by the media, by whichever politician talks to them last and loudest, turn on a dime and say, you're right, he's terrible, we need to get him out of here. So they start calling for his death. Well, the people are rising up against him. Coriolanus is furious and basically, excuse my language, says, screw you guys. After all I've done for you, fine, I'm out of here. He is instead exiled and leaves Rome. And he is enraged by the treatment he has received from this city to which he has devoted his life to protect them. So he leaves Rome and he goes off to Antium, where his arch nemesis, Aufidius, who he defeated in battle at the top of the show, is holding up while he's waiting for his next opportunity. So Coriolanus walks into Antium, into Aufidius's camp, alone, unarmed, walks in and says, I'm Caius Marcius, also known as Coriolanus. And I'm sorry, it's just in rehearsal, it's been, I'm Caius Marcius, bitches. And he says, okay, you can kill me if you want. You can kill me right here. Or you can let me fight with you, and together we will burn Rome to the ground and level it in revenge for the treatment I have received. Well, this is music to Aufidius' ears. There's nothing he wants as much as to destroy Rome, except to destroy Coriolanus.